My name is Ariel S, and thank you for watching. Okay, so this is the first week of Inktober for me. For the first drawing, I did a little sketch of somebody that I know, and I remember like a year ago seeing them with their pet cat and just the love in her eyes. It was just so memorable, and I thought it would be so artworthy. I just haven't had the time to draw it. And so this was really fun and a fun way for me to up my dip pen skills. I've been meaning to learn to use the dip pen a little bit better, but I just haven't had the time. And so Inktober, that's one of the things I want to get better at is using the dip pen, and I also want to get better at digital inking. And I know the creator is not really for digital inking so much, but for me it's something I'm bad at, so it's something I want to do. And here I am, I'm hanging up on my Inktober poster. So yeah, just casually trying to hang it up, failing a little bit, but it did stay, it didn't fall, so that was nice. So that's day one. And now for day two, I did this drawing for me, my eye, and I actually have a caption for this, and I'll read it. A girl sits atop a ledge, considering the planets above and below, hoping to only understand the words me, my, and I, even as they grow more grand in her mind's eyes. And so that was kind of the theme for this. I don't know really what exactly I was thinking when I was drawing this. I don't fully remember, but I know I was feeling very deep. Feeling very deep and like, yes, life. Let's think about it. And so there's a lot of symbolism with this one, which I won't go into. This is too much. But I really love words, and I love words being kind of abstract. And so that's something I went with a lot for this one. It's a style I tended to use a lot during my second and third years of going to Votech. And so this was definitely really fun to go back to, this kind of doodling style. I did this a lot for senior showcase in my last year, so this was definitely a lot of fun to go back to. And of course, improve my dip pen skills because they're really bad. And here, I don't know what I was thinking. Again, I don't know what I'm usually thinking. But this guy, right? And he's like, huh, they say fires are a bad thing, but I think fires could be a good thing. Maybe. It happens sometimes, and it's not always bad when you see clouds of smoke. Needless to say, he probably accidentally set something on fire. And he's probably known to do that. I don't know what I was thinking, but that was my idea for this character, and I just kind of went with it. So yeah, he's a little bit nervous, but oh well, it's a tough life, I tried to use the red ink. I love the red ink because it's just like nicer ink than the black ink, but it's not as good. I prefer black for when I'm inking this stuff. And here I am drawing Mr. Snail, and he is one of my favorites. And I actually have, again, another caption for this one. Hebrews 12, let us lay aside every weight and the sin that does so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us. That's in the Bible, by the way, for anyone who doesn't know. And then I wrote, though the hill be steep and the finish line be far before me, and though the other races will pass me because I can't possibly ever compete with their speed, I swear this, my determination will be my personal victory. Yeah, my mom thought it was kind of mean because, he's like trying to climb up this hill and, he's a snail, so not going too good. And he's also in a race and he's losing. So she's like, you're so mean. Why are you doing that to the snail? But, struggle builds character. And he is a very cool snail, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so for this last one, I was kind of thinking about this character with this like lightning, and one of the things I wanted to do was experiment with this style. And I have kind of drawn in the style maybe once or twice, but not too much. So it's very new, and it's something I'm just kind of really experimenting with because I like the way it looks. And I remember I kind of did this once by like accident. I'm not really sure what I was thinking, and I really liked how it turned out. And it's like these everything has kind of like sharp edges. That's how I describe it. Like he has very pointy shoulders and etc. And so that was something that I really enjoyed and really liked to add to this character. And so I plan to kind of keep that for a while. I might continue to experiment with this style through Inktober. I'm not sure. But I did put a little bit more time into this doodle. I think I spent like maybe an hour to an hour and a half on the thing. So that was pretty long. Most of the doodles I only spent 30 minutes on. So, you know, big difference. I really liked the way it turned out, and the lightning was definitely fun to kind of experiment with. I'm not very comfortable with drawing lightning, so pretty much most of this I wasn't too comfortable with, except for the fact that I was drawing a person. The dip pen is definitely getting a lot easier. You know, the first day it was like really hard and really aggravating, and I still have some trouble even today, but it wasn't too bad. So, I mean, it's definitely paying off all the practice. Now, I should mention that for Inktober, I am only doing this 5 days a week. I don't plan to do it all 7 days, and that's just because on Saturday and Sunday I like to rest. I need a break. And so I just don't plan on doing it those days, but I will upload every week what I am doing for the whole month, and I will do it every 5 days. So please stay tuned if you want to watch more. Anyway, I think that's about it. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.